What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Brian Mello with Marty's GMC and Marty's Chevrolet, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at this beautiful 2024 Chevy Equinox EV 3LT. So let's get into it. All right, so today we're talking 2024 Chevy Equinox EV. This is a 3LT, so it's pretty well loaded out. MSRP is $50,000, but you actually get these under 40 with all the rebates and incentives right now. Exterior color, sterling gray metallic. Interior color is black with blue accents. I'll be interested to hear what you guys think about that. If you're new to the channel, what I'm going to do, I'm going to do a quick walk around the exterior of the vehicle, show you some of the highlighted features there. Once I'm done with that, I'll put the window sticker up on the screen for you all to take a peek at, and then we'll go over the interior and all the tech stuff as well. I do like to kick things off with the key fob. You can see we've got our locker, unlock, remote start, lift the back gate, panic button, and then of course we've got our Chevy bow tie there as well. Starting with the front of this thing, you can see, of course, you've got the signature LED light that runs the full length of the front end. Down here, you've got your headlights, and then you'll also notice, if I can get it to show right, there we go. You can see you actually have an air dam for added aerodynamics, gives you that increased range. When it comes to EVs, aerodynamics are really, really important. So just a cool feature I like to point out in the design. Underneath the Chevy bow tie, you've got the front camera to your HD surround vision camera system, and then you've got the carbon fiber look running across the front as well, kind of connecting the headlights together. Really cool look there as well. Now, this sterling metallic paint looks incredible in the sun. Whether or not the video is actually going to give it any justice, I'm not really sure, but we're going to try. I'm going to come up to this fender right here, and you guys can see that sterling metallic paint. One of my favorite colors right now. I actually just shot a 2025 Yukon in this color. Gorgeous, gorgeous vehicle. All right, down low, one of the things I'm really happy with, GM did not go cheap. We have 21-inch black with machine face wheels, and they're wrapped in 275, yes, 275/40 R21 Continental tires. Really nice tire. The drive and the ride is really nice on this thing. You've got your Equinox branding. Down here, you always know it's an EV because you will have that blue E. Door handles, it knows I'm walking up, so it opened up for me. Door handles are flush. It's going to do it again. Into the body, as with most EVs now. If I hit the unlock button, they will pop out, or if I walk up with the key fob in my hand, they'll also pop out. I'm going to step back and give you all a side profile. Very, very sporty looking. I think they've done a great job on this thing. I love kind of like this rear spoiler off the back. You'll also see you've got your shark fin antenna. Taillight design with the black housings, I really, really love. Kind of reminds me of a Porsche. Porsche guys will hate me for even saying that, but it's what I'm looking at. It's how I see it. Equinox EV branding over here on the left. Let's see if I can get these all the way light up. It's not going to do it with the unlock. I'll probably have to go inside and turn those on. Rear backup sensors is your rear backup camera to your HD surround vision camera system, which we'll get into as well. You also have your rear wiper, and I'm going to use the key fob to open this up. I apologize for the sun. It's been a little crazy. Inside, before you ask, so this has upgraded all-weather floor mats. We don't like to put all the floor mats in because people take test drives, the floor mats get gummed up. We prefer the owners of the vehicle gum up the new floor mat, so that's what you're looking at here. And we've got like a charging cable and some other accessories in this bag, but there's a lot of storage in the back of this thing for the size of the vehicle, at least in my opinion. And then if you need even more storage space, it's really, really easy. Open up the back seat. Grab this little button here, and I'm doing that with a camera in my hand, and that gives you a lot more space in the back. Nice and easy. Go ahead, throw that back up. I'm going to use the key fob to drop the hatch. There we go. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and put the window sticker up on the screen right now. If you're watching this on a phone, you can go ahead and do a screenshot. If you're on a PC, you can hit print screen. But as you can see, 2024 Equinox EV 3LT, sterling gray metallic, black with blue accents. You'll also see standard vehicle price, $43,900. You can see we added the all-wheel drive, panoramic sunroof, the all-weather floor liners that we just talked about, cargo area liner. destination. All in all, we're at a $50,000, $465 MSRP. But like I said, you have that $7,500 credit. You've got a Costco discount. There's some loyalty discounts. You can get this thing under 40 grand, which I think is a great deal. You also see in the bottom left of the window sticker, you can see the mileage range, 285. I'll leave that up on the screen for another second. I'm going to take it down in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's take a look in the back. Show you the back seats. So one of the things I want to point out, you'll see here, you've got multiple textures on the seat, which definitely increases the luxury feel of these things. So you'll have some perforated leather here, you have some solid leather, we've got a cloth here, you've got gray stitching, and then you've got this gray and blue accent stitching as well. I love the look of this thing. Drop that down. Of course, you've got the armrest that doubles as a cup holder. The seats perforated in the back, they are heated. Heated seat controls are right here for your passengers. You've also got 2 USB-C ports, so both people back here have a place to plug in. Go ahead and put that back up. You'll also notice your big panoramic glass roof. But let's hop up front and go over some of the tech stuff. Here's a look at your front seats. Up front, same thing. We have multiple textures. We've got some piping up here, cross stitching, the blue and gray here, perforated because of course these seats are heated and ventilated, which is super nice. So no matter the temperature outside, you're good to go. All right, now I'm going to go through this rather quickly when it comes to the interior. I'm gonna set myself up and I'm gonna try and bring us somewhere just to put us in the shade so that way you guys aren't looking at all the glare. All right, this should work as long as nobody pulls in. All right, so starting on the left, you can see that blue to silver fade here on the interior, on the door. We've got our power windows, we've got our power mirror controls, memory seat buttons, power door locks, of course. Right here on the dash, you can see more of that blue accent. Electronic parking brake, we've got our lane departure warning, auto hold, open the hatch, gauge cluster brightness. Up on the steering wheel, we've got our cruise controls. Oh, there we go. We've got our cruise controls. We've got our forward collision alert. Here's your wiper controls, your blinkers. We've got our digital gauge cluster, which I absolutely love. And if I use this button right here on the steering wheel, that's going to go through all the different display modes that I have for this thing. So you can see here's one. I'll show you my favorite one is this one right here. That actually will allow you to use the navigation right through the instrument cluster as opposed to having to look over at the screen. Not that that's a terrible thing, but I just think this is a better way to do it in my opinion. There's another display layout, another display layout. So it's definitely personal preference. Like I said, just use this button right here on the steering wheel to go through those. You've got your audio controls, heated steering wheel. This is your select button. Your shifter, it's like a Mercedes-Benz. So it's right here, it's the stock. It's just, I'm in reverse, I'm in drive. You can see it switching there. Tap the back to put myself into park. That brings us over to our massive 17.7-inch display. Let me dial off this, stay in demo mode. Okay. AM, FM, XM, satellite radio, built-in Wi-Fi hotspot, Google Assistant, Google Play Store, your HD surround vision camera system, your heated seats. You can control everything in the vehicle through this system, and there's a wide variety of ways to lay it out. I'm not going to keep you here all day to go over this stuff. I'm just going to show you some of the highlighted items. You do have ambient lighting in here, and you can't see it during the daytime. It is actually behind parts of the interior. Like there's lighting behind this. There's lighting behind the vents over there on the side, and you can change the color of that from inside the touchscreen, which is really cool. Let me see if I can, even if I dial this up, I don't think it's gonna show through, but so that's a cool feature. Go over here and go to the maps. You get to see the map in this giant HD display. You've also got this, it's like, looks like 3 squares. That's gonna segment out the screen for you, and you can edit this and display whatever information that you want, whatever works best for you, whether it's the radio, whether it's the navigation, however you want it. You can use that button there to do that. You have your regenerative braking, one pedal driving. easy to turn that on or off. Some people love it. I think it's the best thing about buying an EV is the one pedal driving. You also have multiple controls here. As you can see, your traction control, your automatic high beams, your park assist, window lockout. See more controls. I'm going to go back here. I'm going to go back to my home. Your My Chevy is integrated. Of course, you can Bluetooth pair your phone. There's your Google Assistant. You've got your drive modes right here. I'm in sport. You've got your normal, snow, ice, and then my mode is a customizable mode. You can set it however you want, specific to your driving and the way you like to drive. Down here, we've got our HVAC controls. So you can see if I want my ventilated seats on, there we go. If I wanted my heated seats on, they're right there. All your HVAC controls are down low. However, thankfully, you don't have to use just the touchscreen because you also have some HVAC controls, actual physical buttons, which I am personally a huge fan of, sitting right here down low. I am going to do another video going over all the different features inside this system. I will show you the cameras right here before I go on, so you can see your standard front, your overhead front, your sides. These are my favorite cameras because if you're going to pull up close to a curb, you don't want to curb those really expensive 21-inch wheels that you have. So that makes it a lot easier. You can pull up close to the curb without curbing the wheels. Front, rear, like I said, every camera view you could possibly ever want. Even got a hitch view. I'm going to go back to my home screen. Throw myself back in park. All right, so let's go down here. So you've got a rubberized section in the console. So if you need to throw anything here and you don't want it to slide around, that's what that will do for you. You've got 2 USB-C ports here, obviously cup holders. Another small rubberized section. You can see that blue trim. Little center console. Got an organizer tray. And then over here we've got our glove box. That's your towing ring. And then up top, we've got our OnStar controls. We've got our interior LED lighting and the controls for our big old panoramic glass roof. And that, my friends, is sort of the quick rundown, somewhat quick. I know we're at probably like 12 minutes or so on the video, but that's sort of the quick rundown of the 2024 Equinox EV. Of course, if you have any questions or concerns, whatever it is, feel free to leave those questions down below in the comments, and I will do my best to answer those as best as I can. If I don't know, I'll find the answer for you. But I know watching videos like this sometimes make it a little bit easier before you go to the dealership, so you're not just completely unaware of what's going on. You're a little bit more educated and informed, and you can make a better decision for yourself when it comes time to actually purchase one. If you got any value at all out of this video, if it helped you in any way, please do me a favor. Just hit the like button, subscribe. It does help me out a lot. And I will see you all in the next video. Thanks again for watching, and take care.